O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Yep, I'm looking at the pages right now.
Thomas's translation company just lost its only 2 Spanish speakers. Without the right replacements, he'll be in problemas.
Yeah, we'll have those ready. Tonight's gonna be a late one.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. With Indeed Instant Match, we immediately show you quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed meet your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Dive into crime dramas on Pluto TV. Unravel the mysteries on CSI, Criminal Minds, and Blue Bloods. Plus, watch thousands of other crime movies and TV shows, all for free. Download Pluto TV on all your favorite devices and start streaming now.
The following is a presentation of WRDN Sports. Welcome to the Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. To learn more, visit adventhealth.com. Now, with today's Panther Preview, here is Brian Winnekins.
From Stanley-Boyd High School tonight, boys high school football, as Durand-Arkansaw is at Stanley-Boyd in a Clover-Belt Conference matchup. This is the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. Well, for the Panthers, they are 3-3 in the Clover-Belt, 3-5 overall after their 39-8 loss to Mondovi. Stanley-Boyd 4-2 in the conference, 6-2 overall after their 39-29 win over Elk Mound. For the Panthers, huge game tonight. If they want to have a guaranteed spot in the playoffs, they must win tonight. It's as simple as that. Now, for the Panthers, Ethan Hurlbert is the leading passer, 72 yards a game, 3 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Ryan Mason, the leading rusher for the Panthers, 84 yards a game with 7 touchdowns on the season. For Stanley-Boyd, well, they love to run that high up-tempo offense. And Carter Eisenberger, the quarterback, is averaging 138 yards a game passing. He has 10 touchdowns on the season with 7 interceptions. Landon Carlin, the leading rusher, 84 yards average per game with 7 touchdowns on the season. Again, weather going to play a factor in this game with the wind and the rain, and it'll be interesting to see how that affects Stanley-Boyd and their high up-tempo offense. We did see this once before against Mondovi when we did the Mondovi-Stanley-Boyd game earlier this season. Coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, well, we'll talk with Durand-Arkansaw head coach Rod Rosemeyer about the loss to Mondovi and tonight's big game against Stanley-Boyd. Coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, there were some Thursday night football games across the region last night, along with volleyball. We'll tell you who won where and who's playing where on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard coming up next here on the Advent Health Panther Preview. Brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. It's Durand-Arkansaw boys football on WRDN.
What does it mean to feel whole? For some, it's omega-3s, high fives, or shuffleboard. It's kale, kiwi, kumquats, all together. Whatever helps you feel whole, Advent Health is here to support it. We're here to heal what hurts, ease your mind, and lift your spirit with world-class medical expertise and compassionate whole-person care. So go for it. Get back on your feet. Overcome the odds. Live your best life and feel whole with Advent Health. To learn more, visit adventhealth.com.
Welcome back to the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. As we get ready for tonight's Durand-Arkansaw Stanley-Boyd boys football game, let's take a look at scores from last night on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market's your hometown grocery store. In boys football last night, Cadott becomes playoff eligible as they defeat Colfax 36-6. Eau Claire Regis defeats Osseo Fairchild 43-6. Elk Mound over Neelsville Granton 13-6. Clear Lake defeats Turtle Lake 14-0. High school volleyball from last night. Chippewa Falls blanks Eau Claire Memorial 3-0. Hudson over Eau Claire North 3-1. Cochrane Fountain City blanks Whitehall 3-0. Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran over Independence Gilmanton 3-0. High school football tonight in the Clover Belt Conference, along with the Durand-Arkansaw Stanley-Boyd game. Fall Creek is at Mondovi. In the Dairyland Conference, Independence Gilmanton at Blair Taylor. Whitehall hosting Pepinelma. Melrose Mindoro at Augusta. Cochrane Fountain City hosting Oliva Strum. Dunn St. Croix Conference football tonight. Boyceville at Spring Valley. Elmwood Plum City travels to Glenwood City. And in the middle border, Baldwin Woodville at Amory. Prescott hosting Rice Lake. Osceola at Somerset. Ellsworth is at St. Croix Central. That's what's happening around the area tonight in high school sports on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. You can follow the Durand Fresh Market scoreboard on our website at realcountry1430.com. Coming up on the Advent Health Panther preview, we're going to talk with Durand-Arkansaw head coach Rod Rosemeyer about the game against Mondovi last week and the big game against Stanley-Boyd this week. That's coming up next on the Advent Health Panther preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. It's Durand-Arkansaw boys football on WRDN.
Right now, health is in every headline. But are we actually taking care of ourselves? At Advent Health, we're making sure you can safely check in with a medical professional, schedule an appointment with your primary care provider, or book a virtual visit right from your home. We're taking every safety precaution so you have easy access to care. There's never been a more important time to take care of your whole health. It's time to check in. Download the Advent Health app or visit adventhealthdurand.com.
Welcome back to the Advent Health Panther preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. Time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. As we get ready for tonight's Durand-Arkansaw Stanley-Boyd boys football game, joining us right now, Durand-Arkansaw head coach Rod Rosemeyer. Coach, last week against Mondovi, you answered the score, but that was about it. Mondovi just basically took over after that.
Yeah, we did. We came down, we had a nice drive to answer their score right away. Thought we executed very well. I thought all night on offense we did some really good things. We punted one time. Of course, we had a couple interceptions there, which we've just turned the ball over too much this year, and that hurt us. But I thought we did some good things on offense. Like I said, we punted one time, and but Mondovi is good. They're a big physical team. Their scheme is, they run their scheme very well. They play really good defense. So hats off to them. They have a really nice physical squad this year.
And that was the thing. There were a couple of times, they even turned the ball over. We have some pretty good field position, but their defense just, they managed to force the 4 and out. Yeah,
their second possession, we got a fumble from them, and the score was tied 8-8. So I'm thinking, all right, let's go down and get another score here, and let's put a little pressure on them. But we couldn't convert to get a first down, and we kind of gave the ball back to them right away. So the momentum we had there was kind of short-lived, and we didn't take advantage of that.
Talking with Durand-Arkansaw head coach Rod Rosemeyer. Well, tonight taking on Stanley-Boyd, final game of the regular season. Got to get this win for the playoffs.
Yeah, if we win, we're guaranteed to be in the playoffs. So that's something we talked about this week. If we don't, I guess there's still a chance we could be in the playoffs, but we don't want to rely on some formula for determining if we're in or not. We want to win and make sure we're in. So, and I think that says a lot from where we were 4 weeks ago when we started out the season 0-4, and we weren't playing very well, and now to have a chance to finish 4-3 in conference and be in the playoffs, I think that's a good step in the direction for what these guys have just kept working hard this year and getting better each week and kept believing. And if we're able to win tonight, I think that just goes a long way towards a reward for what they've done.
Now, I have seen Stanley-Boyd already when they played Mondovi and Stanley-Boyd. We did that game. That was the same week of the Durand-Regis game, so we were able to do that game. So I know that they like to do this really high-speed offense where they try to keep your defense out, whatever you have out there on the field. But there's a wild card tonight, and that's 40-mile-an-hour winds and potentially sideways rain.
Yeah, Stanley does. They're kind of unique that way. For about the last 10 or 15 years, they went to this very high up-tempo, no-huddle offense. You kind of want to play Stanley early in the year when they're maybe not as good at it yet. You just give them more time as the year goes on, and they just get better and better and better at it. So it's going to be a challenge. Like you said, it's very high tempo. There's hardly any huddles. They're able to run the ball, but they do depend on the pass a lot. They depend on a lot of big plays. So, weather might have an impact on that. We hope it does. And maybe makes them makes it a little more challenging for their passing game and makes them want to run the ball a little bit more because they do have some speed and the quarterback can throw pretty well. So they're a big play offense. Number 7 is incredibly quick and fast, and number 6 is a really good receiver, and 83 and 10 are solid. So there's a lot of challenges in that offense, and maybe weather will be a little bit of an equalizer.
And defensively, do they provide some challenges? Obviously, on the when they're on defense, you get to control the speed, not them.
Yeah, and, they do have some pretty good size up front. Number 50 and number 51, their 2 DNs are pretty big, solid kids, and they're very aggressive. And it's going to take a lot to block them. They're going to be a little disruptive. So number 40 has been a linebacker this is his 3rd year starting on defense, so he's a really good player. And, a lot of that speed on offense is on their defensive side of the ball in the secondary, so they're going to have speed in a lot of places and kind of big up front. So that's going to be a challenge. In a game like this, you obviously taking care of the ball is job number 1. We do have kind of a short shotgun snap, and even those kind of short snaps, the wind could be a little factor in that, and obviously the ball's wet. So it's going to be a game where turnovers will come into play and the wind will come into play, and you got to be able to not turn the ball over and just kind of chunk it down the field.
Talking with Durand-Arkansaw head coach Rod Rosemeyer tonight before the Stanley-Boyd football game. You mentioned this with this weather. How do you prepare for this? I mean, one, how do you prepare for this type of weather? And now, on top of it, you have this offense that is going to just... it's even hard enough for the announcer guy to kind of keep up with all of this.
Well, so to start with the second part, I guess, how do you prepare for this offense? That's hard because it's hard to duplicate what they do in practice during the week. One thing we tried this week is we had 2 offenses going against the defense. So as soon as one offense ran a play, we blew the whistle, and here the next offense is coming up, and they're ready to run a play. So our defense had to, hustle back, and it's hard for us to huddle because they're going so fast. So we did a lot of really fast scout team offenses with 2 offenses, hoping that we'll get us an idea of what it's going to seem like. Hopefully we went so fast they'll make Friday night seem slow. I doubt that'll happen, but so that's what we want to do there. And the weather. That's how do you prepare for this? You don't. I think you kind of tell the guys, hey, this is what it's going to be like. We have to mentally be ready for it. We can't let it get in our head. You got to enjoy the weather. These are the kind of games in 10 or 15 years you're going to look back with your buddies and say, remember that night in Stanley-Boyd when it was blowing and raining, and you want to say, remember how fun that was. And hopefully that's the case tonight. But yeah, there's not much you can do but go out and enjoy it.
But the funnest part of this was taken away. It's an artificial turf field. Playing in the mud, there's something about boys and mud. I know, I am one.
Yeah, this is true. It could rain a quarter of an inch or it could rain 3 inches, and the playing surface is going to be the same. So, the field conditions probably won't come into play. It might be a little slippery, but it won't be the mud like maybe you would like. You'd want to play on a mud game on an away field, not on a home field, because you don't want to tear up your field. So, it'll be slippery, but at least nobody's field will get torn up.
Now, you have to admit, this does bring back memories of Wayne Field's past with some of our mud games.
We had some of those. A lot of times this time of year, we didn't have much grass on the field anymore just because we didn't have we had a lot of weeds that died, but we didn't have a lot of good grass. So it was it turned pretty muddy in the fall. And I guess if you're playing, those can be memorable. If you win, they seem to be a little funner than if you lose.
Well, it's going to be a wet one and a windy one tonight. Obviously, I don't think we'll be seeing any extra points.
Yes, probably. You haven't seen many from us all year. Probably both ways. They have an okay kicker, but special teams might be at a minimum. I don't think you want to be kicking it too much. So just having a good, safe punt or a long snap on a punt is going to be a bonus. So, special teams might be a little limited.
You mentioned that with the punt. Okay, so, have you thought about this with, I know it's 4th and 8 at the 48-yard line, but maybe it's not worth trying to risk this on a punt. I'll just try and go for it.
Yeah, if you're punting into the wind, then if depending on field position, it might be just as beneficial to go for it and see how you do. If the wind is at your back, then you're probably more apt to punt it and hopefully get a good wind at your back and it'll blow it down the field. So that will absolutely be a factor going in, and even the opening coin flip. The wind is a choice, and we probably want to have the wind to our advantage.
Going to be an interesting one tonight, and that is Durand-Arkansaw head coach Rod Rosemeyer on the way. We've got kickoff. It's Durand-Arkansaw at Stanley-Boyd on a cold, windy, wet night in Stanley-Boyd. Coming up next on Real Country 1430 AM stereo, WRDN, Durand, Mondovi, Wabasha, and 107.3 FM translator, W297CH Durand.
What does it mean to feel whole? For some, it's omega-3s, high fives, or shuffleboard. It's kale, kiwi, kumquats, all together. Whatever helps you feel whole, Advent Health is here to support it. We're here to heal what hurts, ease your mind, and lift your spirit with world-class medical expertise and compassionate whole-person care. So go for it. Get back on your feet. Overcome the odds. Live your best life and feel whole with Advent Health. To learn more, visit adventhealth.com.
And welcome back to Stanley-Boyd High School, where we are just moments away from tonight's Durand-Arkansaw Stanley-Boyd boys football game. A special welcome to the men and women serving in the military, listening to our broadcast on our streaming audio service at realcountry1430.com. We'd like to say thank you for your service, and we hope tonight's broadcast brings you a taste of home wherever you may be serving. Our streaming audio being brought to you by Adams Super Service, your Napa Gold Car Care Center, Durand, and also Prime Realty of Durand, the area's #1 home seller. Visit their website at primerealtymidwest.com. Prime Realty, they are the area's #1 home seller. Now our national anthem. Our national anthem this evening. A special welcome as well to those of you watching our broadcast on our video streaming page at our website at realcountry1430.com. Our video streaming being brought to you by the Wisconsin Soybean Marketing Board. Also welcome to those of you watching on our Durand-Arkansaw YouTube channel, our YouTube channel as well for the radio station, and also NTech Channel 99. And a special happy 75th anniversary to the staff over at NTech as well. And congratulations on a nice open house today, even though it was very cold. Throughout the evening, we'll be thanking our high school sports sponsors. These are the businesses and organizations that are bringing you tonight's broadcast. We'd like to welcome our newest sportscaster and high school sports sponsor, and that's Tyler and the staff at Heike Wealth Management of Durand. Heike Wealth Management, and they're passionate about helping people achieve their financial and retirement goals. Visit HeikeWealth.com for more information. Again, thank you to Tyler and his staff as well for being our newest high school sports sponsor. Give Tyler a call, drop him an email, visit the business and tell them thank you for supporting our broadcast. Again, without the support of all of our high school sports sponsors, we wouldn't be here in Stanley-Boyd tonight. You'd have to be here to watch the game on a very cold, windy, rainy night. So please thank all of our sponsors here for supporting our broadcasts. All right, we are ready to go. Panthers are in their road uniforms, white uniforms, purple numerals, purple pants, gold helmets. Stanley-Boyd, the Orioles in their orange uniforms, black numerals, black helmets. Stanley-Boyd will be going from left to right. The Panthers right to left. The Stanley-Boyd deferred. It's going to be an onside kick, and it's going to be taken right at the 46-yard line, and covering that up was number 72, Magnus Lukic for the Panthers. Now, Ethan Hurlbert will not be quarterbacking tonight. He is out, so Brett Bryden will be the quarterback for the Panthers.
First and 10, Durand.
So 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Panthers come to the line. So Bryden and Mason in the backfield waiting for the snap. And it's going to be to Mason. Mason tries to go to the right. He's going to be taken down right away. He's going to lose some yardage. That looks like that was number 50, and that was Storm Thierry with the tackle for the Cardinals.
50, Storm Thierry.
So it's going to be a loss back to the 44-yard line, 2nd down and 12. Our Cyforth auction first quarter underway, and thank you to Cyforth Auction of Mondovi. Visit them online at cyforthauction.com. Thank you to Chuck and his staff for sponsoring our first quarter here at Stanley-Boyd. Yes, the rain is kind of going sideways, by the way. It's been like that all evening. So 2nd down now and about 12. And it's going to be a pitch now, and it's going to be a loose ball, and it's still a loose ball coming. Who came up with it? Looks like the Panthers may have came up with it. Jackson Weiss. They were trying to pitch it to Weiss, but couldn't hang on. Loss back to the 40-yard line. So big 3rd down here coming up. Panthers right now are going with the wind, but the wind's kind of going from right to left, and then from the Stanley-Boyd side to the Durand side all at once. Not a lot of folks from Durand here. There's some brave souls on the other side. I'm just going to tell you, wow. They got the wind in their face. So waiting for the snap is Bryden. Bryden now will back to pass. Rolls to his right. Throws. Incomplete. Pass intended for Yankee. The Panthers will have to punt. Thank you to our high school sports sponsors, including the Goodrich Funeral Home, serving in the Durand area for 5 generations. Find out about pre-planning services online at goodrichfh.com. SFB Security Financial Bank, where electronic banking is easy. 212 West Prospect Street, Durand. Advent Health of Durand. Time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. And Sundstrom & Company, call them now for end-of-year tax planning. 672-4425 to call for your appointment. Again, please thank our sponsors. They're the ones that make our broadcast possible tonight here on WRDN. Good snap. And high floating kick, taken at the. Oh, it's going to take a Panther bounce, and it's going to be it's going to be downed by. Oh wow, keeps going. They're trying to get it to roll, and it'll be down at the 5-yard line. Wow, heck of a kick. Well, the wind helped you out, so that's where Stanley-Boyd will take over here with 10:51 remaining and no score in our Cyforth auction first quarter. Cyforth auction of Mondovi. Visit them online at cyforthauction.com. All right, so Stanley-Boyd comes out. Landon Carlin and Carter Eisenberger. Eisenberger will be the quarterback. These guys will go fast. If you watched our Mondovi Stanley-Boyd game, yeah, it's going to be hard for me to keep up. They do like to do a spread offense, 2 wide receivers on the left side of the formation. Out of the shotgun now is Eisenberger. Man comes in motion. Good snap. It's going to be a handoff, and that's straight ahead we go. And crossing the 10, and a host of Panthers there.
Rudy Kletch, the ball carrier.
And
a whole group of Panthers.
in on the carry, it looked like that might have been Gable in on the carry. And so 2nd down here, and there's the snap right away. And going back the other way on the jet sweep to the left is Carlin, and he'll be tackled right away. Looks like Mason was in on the stop. 3rd down here coming up, 3rd and about 1.
Weisenbeck with the tackle.
And Weisenbeck in on the stop. We'll call it 3rd and 1 from about the 14. Eisenberger now under center this time. It's going to be a pitch. We're going to go back to the right. Oh, and it's going to be hit right away. And a nice play by the Panthers to blow that play up. And it looks like for the Panthers, that might have been Mason Hooper with the stop. Lost back to the 9-yard line. And so now they'll have to kick into the wind. So we have Mason back deep along with Weiss at about the 35-yard. Loose ball in the end zone. And the punter still got it. He's going to be tackled for the safety. As coming up with the safety is Gavin Yankee. So the Panthers lead 2-0.
Tackled by number 11, Luke Weber.
And Luke Weber as well. So it's a safety, and now the Panthers will still get the ball as there'll be a free kick now for Stanley-Boyd. Well, the Panthers picking the wind helps them out. Thank you to Shaw's Gas, your answer for clean, cost-effective propane for your home energy needs. Shaw's Gas, downtown Durand. And Tech, your premier communications and entertainment provider for 75 years. Endless Summer Fitness and Tanning. Look and feel your best at Endless Summer Fitness and Tanning with around-the-clock fitness and tanning access at Durand. And the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency. Hometown agents representing you, not individual insurance companies. Along with Jerry Bear & Sons, farmers receive cash discounts with fall seed orders now at Jerry Bear & Sons, located by Annabis Silo, Highway 25, Durand. Again, please thank all of our sponsors. They make our broadcasts possible. Give them a call, drop them an email, visit their business. Tell them thank you for supporting our broadcast. All right. Well, it pays off. The Panthers, they didn't had to punt, but with the win, pinned them back deep, and they caused the safety. And it's going to be taken at the 40-yard line to the 45. Straight ahead we go. Looks like that might have been Weiss. And in on the stop number 2, and that is Alex Williams. So the Panthers will take over once again at about, let's call it the 47-yard line, leading 2-0. $9:18 remaining in the Cyforth auction first quarter. Panthers come to the line. Rydung and Mason waiting for the snap. It's going to be this time to Mason. Tries to go to the left, gets hit once, and then that's it. Initially blowing up that play was number 50, Storm Thierry. Slowed up Mason enough, and then the rest of the crew came in. Lost back to the 43-yard line.
Tackle behind the play by a whole nest of Orioles.
As the rain continues to fall and blow across the field on a very cold night. So Panthers now come to the line. Rydung waiting for the snap. Man comes in motion. And Bryden back to pass. He's got a man in his face, puts it up. Wounded duck, nearly intercepted. Nearly intercepted by Maiden Marr.
By number 6, man Marr.
Pass intended, it looked like was for Joseph Baker. Or for Joey Baker. And that could have been a pick 6. All right, so third down here coming up. 3rd and 15. From the 43-yard line. Panthers come back to the line now. And it's going to be to Mason. Mason back a reverse the other way. We're going to go around the left corner and gain of a couple. Looks like that might have been Weiss with the carry. In on the stop is Aaron Sturm. And so it'll be 4th down. Panthers once again will have to punt.
Brings up 4th down.
Well, I'm sure that Stanley-Boyd isn't going to get caught they're going to go way, way back this time. Yeah, they're standing at their 15 now. Well, back to the 10 even. One of the players. Low snap. But boom and kick. Wow. It's going to take another Panther bounce. And it's down to the 4-yard line, and it's going to be covered up there. Make it the 8-yard line, and that's where Stanley-Boyd will take over with 7:41 remaining, and the Panthers leading 2-0 in our Cyforth auction first quarter. Thank you to Riverland Energy, your Touchstone Energy partner, the Chenfit Smith Funeral Home serving the Mondovi area. Find out about pre-planning funeral services by calling 926-3630 or visit chenfit-smithfuneralhome.com. And Bowerbill Tire and Service for all of your tire rotations, oil changes, and more. It's Bowerbill Tire and Service, Prescott Street, Durand. Please thank our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WRDN. So 1st and 10 now for Stanley-Boyd. And it's going to be handoff straight ahead we go, and going nowhere. Mason Hoopert in on the stop right away. Trying to see who was. Looks like that was number 6. That would have been Mara with the carry. Gain of a couple up to the 10-yard line. Second down coming up. 2nd and 8. Again, high-tempo offense by Stanley-Boyd. Good snap, straight ahead we go. And a gain of a couple, but once again, with the stop, this time is going to be Baker.
Jake Legrander on the carry, tackled by.
And so now, 3rd down here coming up for Stanley-Boyd. Eisenberger waiting for the snap. Man comes in motion. Good snap, back to pass. And the throw, and it's going to be caught. Caught by number 6 to the 40. Breaks a tackle. He's all the way to the house. Touchdown, Stanley-Boyd. And that's Madden Marr with the touchdown.
Resulting in a Stanley-Boyd Oriole touchdown.
So the big play helps out the Orioles, and now they lead 6-2 with 6:43 remaining here in our Cyforth auction first quarter. Stanley-Boyd they're going to go for an extra point. Wow. Into the wind. All right. This could be interesting. Oh, no, it's going to be, what are they trying to do here? Okay, now they all set up. Okay, kind of a weird. All right, now we'll go for the extra point. Here's the snap. Ball's down. Kick is on the way. Kick is short. No good. And so with 6:43 remaining in the Cyforth auction first quarter, it's the Stanley-Boyd 6, Durand-Arkansaw 2. Thank you to our high school sports sponsors, including the Cottage. From floral arrangements, gifts from mom, a lot of different fall items now available at the Cottage, downtown Durand. The JKO Auto Body Shop with car restoration and collision repair. Call the JKO Auto Body and Shop, Madison Street, Durand. Also, Durand Fresh Market. Visit the Durand Fresh Market website at freshmarketwy.com. Find out the latest flyer, coupons, recipes, and more from your hometown grocery store, Durand Fresh Market. O'Galley Cheese Factory for all of your snacking and tailgating needs and football game needs on that Sunday. They feature cheese, locally made beef sticks, sausages, and more. O'Galley Cheese, open 7 days a week, Highway 25, Durand. Please thank all of our sponsors. Give them a call, drop them an email, visit their business, tell them thank you for supporting our broadcasts. Without their help, we wouldn't be able to bring you tonight's game from Stanley-Boyd, so please thank our sponsors for supporting our broadcasts. So here we go, 6-2 Orioles. Line drive kick. Uh-oh. And now it's going to take a roll. Mason will take it at the 9 to the 15. Gets to the outside, to the 20. Tries to cut it back inside. He'll be taken down at about the 21 on the far sideline.
Ryan Mason returns the football.
And so it looks like in on the stop, number 55, Josh Hager for Stanley-Boyd. 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
1st and 10 Durand.
At the 23 from the far hash. Panthers now come to the line. Brydung waiting for the snap. Looks like he's got Weiss in the backfield with him. Mason's the wingback. Hand off to Weiss. Weiss, straight ahead he goes. Tries to move the pile forward up to about the 25-yard line.
Jackson Weiss, ball carrier, tackled by number 17, Jake Legrander.
And in on the stop is Jake Legrander.
Short gain on the play.
Gain of a couple, 2nd down and 8. As Panthers now get the play from the sideline. They'll come up to the line now. Brydung now waiting for the snap. Man comes in motion to Mason. Pitch back to Mason. Trying to go to his left. He's going to be taken down. What a nice play by Aaron Sturm. He just kind of blew past the blocker and knocked down Mason for the loss. So, big 3rd down now coming up. Panthers now from the near hash. Two wide receivers here on the near side. Brydung waiting for the snap. Back to pass. He's going to keep it himself. Oh, that's number 11. Check that. And that was Luke Weber, but he's going to be stopped right away after a minimal gain. So the Panthers now will have to punt.
Tackled by number 65, Gavin Hatfield.
And on the stop, number 65, Gavin Hatfield. So Stanley-Boyd's going to get the ball back now. (6-2) Orioles with 4:43 remaining in the Cyforth auction first quarter. Good snap. High floating kick. Bounces at the 50. And it's going to be down there at about the 47-yard line. In with the down is Brady Weber, and that's where the Orioles will take over. Thank you to Numbers R Us, daily money management for individuals. Rhonda takes care of things that you don't have to, like mail handling, bill payment, and fraud prevention. She's bonded and insured. Call Rhonda at 672-8093 or visit Rhonda online at numbersrus.com. Heike Pharmacy. Flu shots, COVID-19 shots, RSV shots, all now available. Call or visit Heike Pharmacy, downtown Durand. As first and 10 now for Stanley-Boyd from the 46. As Eisenberger now waits for the snap. Two wide receivers on the far side. Man comes in motion. And it's going to be going jet sweep. And that is going to be number 83, Rudy Kletch. And he will be brought down by Joey Baker at about the 50-yard line. And so second down and about 6. Again, Eisenberger waiting for the snap. Two wide receivers left and right, spread offense. Throws to his left. Oh, it's going to be dropped. It was a forward pass intended for Kletch. He can't hang on. Third down coming up.
Run the ball. Brings up third down.
So third down now.
Power out here, boys.
Out of the shotgun now is Eisenberger. Eisenberger now will hand it off. That's to LeGrander. LeGrander crosses the 50, but he'll fall forward. He'll still be short of the first down. As in on the stop was Joey Baker. Fourth down now, and about 5, we'll call it, and I think they're going for it. Nope, they're going to punt her away, and so Panthers going back deep. Low snap. It gets past the punter. It's going to be on the ground. It's still on the ground, and it's going to be picked up by the Panthers at the 25-yard line. And I think coming up with it for the Panthers was, I want to say that's Mason Hooper with the recovery. And so the special teams again affected by the weather, and now the Panthers in business at the 25-yard line. So first and 10 now for Durand-Arkansaw. Stanley-Boyd leading 6-2, 3:29 remaining in the Cyforth auction first quarter. Visit Cyforth Auction on CyforthAuction.com, Cyforth Auction of Mondovi. Mason now waiting for the snap. Mason has it, tries to get to the outside. He manages to escape one, but he's not going to escape the third tackler. Hit hard at the 25-yard line. And in on the stop, number 40, Chase Sturm, with a big hit and no gain on the play. Right now, Stanley-Boyd winning the battle at the line of scrimmage. They are in the backfield like instantaneously. So Panthers now will come to the line. Second and 10 from the Oriole 35. Brydung now waiting for the snap. Two wide receivers on the left of the formation from the far hash. Man comes in motion and Mason. Brydung puts it up. It's going to be caught and hit right away. Wow. No, incomplete. Pass intended for Weiss, but good defense and incomplete pass. So third and 10 now. Clock stopped at 2:37 remaining in the Cyforth auction first quarter. 6-2, Stanley-Boyd. So Panthers now come to the line on the far side, on the far hash. Single wide receiver now on the left. Man comes in motion and Mason. Back to pass this Brydon. Brydon is going to run for his life now. Trying to throw it, he can't. He's going to be tackled in the backfield. Loss of 5, and a flag comes in late. Storm Teary with the tackle, but we get a late flag. Panthers could be getting something here. Nope, it's going to be against the Panthers maybe. No, which way are they going here? It is. Well, it must have been a face mask. And so 5-yard face mask, so we'll try third down again, 3rd and 11.
Penalty on the play, face mask.
Panthers haven't had a first down yet. Stanley-Boyd again has been really controlling the line of scrimmage. Panthers can't get anything going in the backfield. So Panthers now to the line. 2 wide receivers on the right. Brydon now waiting for the snap. Has Weiss in the backfield with him. Brydon now rolls to his right. Here comes the rush again to Mason. Mason screen pass. He's got blockers in front. Gets to the 20. Stays on his feet. Falls forward to the 15. He'll have a first down. So first down for the Panthers. 1st and 10 from the Stanley-Boyd 15-yard line. As clock running down to 1:42. 6-2 Stanley-Boyd. 2 wide receivers now on the right of the formation. Waiting for the snap now is Weber. Mason in motion. Weber now keeps it himself. Quarterback keeper. Straight ahead he goes. He'll be hit right at the line of scrimmage.
Luke Weber, the ball carrier, tackle by number 40.
And with the stop, Chase Sturm. No gain. 2nd down. Well, Panthers are going to lose the wind here in 1:10. They will be going into the wind here in the 2nd quarter coming up. Brydon comes back in now as the quarterback. Panthers now come to the line. Brydon and Mason waiting for the snap. To Brydon. Jump pass. Nearly picked off. Nearly intercepted by Madmar. Oh, that could have been, he had momentum. If he could have hung on to it, he could have been off the other way. And so 3rd down coming up now. 3rd and 10. So Panthers now to the line. Brydon and Weiss are in the backfield. Mason's the wing back on the left. He'll come in motion. Brydon rolls to his left now. Here comes the rush. Throws and pass incomplete. Pass I think was intended for Mason. He was going to the inside. Pass going to the outside. 4th down coming up. So 4th and 10 now for the Panthers from the Oriole 15-yard line. Thank you to Durand Smokehouse. For all your grilling needs, visit Durand Smokehouse. Don't forget to ask about the beef and pork bundles from Durand Smokehouse. 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom. Building smart fiber optic communities from the ground up. Find out more. Visit wwt.coop. 4th and 10 now for the Panthers from the 15. 2 wide receivers on the near side. Back to passes. Brydon rolls to his left. Throws and in for the end zone. Incomplete. Pass was intended for Jackson Weiss. And so Stanley-Boyd will get the ball on downs with 33 seconds remaining here in the 1st quarter. Thank you to Provisions Health, changing the way you experience healthcare. Find out more at provisions.health. And the Rooster Tail. Visit the Rooster Tail Grill for daily specials like Taco Tuesday. Also Thursday, build your own hamburger day. The Saturday pizza specials as well. And the Friday fish fry too. It's the Rooster Tail Grill, downtown Durand. 1st and 10 now for Stanley-Boyd. Spread offense. And it's going to be handoff straight ahead we go. And that is Williams. Williams crosses the 20 up to the 23-yard line. And second down and 2 now as Eisenberger waits for the snap. Eisenberger will hand it. No, he'll keep it himself. Now he pitches it off to number 7. He'll stand his feet. He has enough for a first down. That's Carlin. And it'll be enough, though, for a first down in on the stop. I think it was Weisenberger. And so first and 10 now for Stanley-Boyd from the 25. Clock down to 3, 2, 1. That should be the final play of the Cyforth auction first quarter, with Stanley-Boyd leading 6-2. It's Durand-Arkansaw boys football on WRDN.
Let's be honest. Garage sales or Craigslist ads are geared towards getting rid of items that are not so important anymore. But when it's something treasured or the selling of a farm or business, you need something more profitable. Cyforth Auction Services of Mondovi specializes in farm equipment sales, estate sales, dairy and collectible sales. Sellers with online auctions, Cyforth Auction will come to your home to list your items. And buyers never miss an auction. Download the auction app at SEYFORTH auction.com. Cyforth Auction Services, Mondovi.
Welcome back to Stanley-Boyd as we get ready for the second quarter with Stanley-Boyd leading 6-2. Stanley-Boyd now in this second quarter will be going from right to left with the wind. The Panthers left to right against the wind. So first and 10 now for the Orioles from their own 25 near hash. Again, 2 wide receivers left and right. Eisenberger now waiting for the snap, single back in the backfield. Looks like that might be Williams. Man goes in motion. Back to passes Eisenberger, and it's caught on the slant in. Nice catch. And with the catch is Marr. And Mason, I think, with the stop. And so it'll be a first down up to the 40-yard line. First and 10. Eisenberger now waits for the snap. Man goes in motion. Eisenberger now fumbles it on the snap. He's going to have to dive on it. Who's got it? And looks like Eisenberg has it. He'll be back at the 36. Make it the 37. So loss of 3 in the play, second and 13. Again, 2 wide receivers, left and right. From the far hash this time. Eisenberger waits for the snap. Back to pass. He throws another slant in, opposite side. Incomplete pass intended for Duzick. 3rd and 13 coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
As the rain continues to fall and the wind continues to blow here at Stanley-Boyd. Eisenberger now waiting for the snap. 3 wide receivers on the left. Now man comes in motion. Eisenberger hands it off. Nope, he keeps it himself, and he's going to had no way to pitch it. He'll get up to about the 40-yard line, and in on this tackle was Seth Bauer helping out with that. So 4th down here coming up. Stanley-Boyd will have to punt. Player at the 30, I'd be going way back. I think that's Weiss. And whistle and a flag.
Flag on the plate.
Illegal motion, so free 5er for the Panthers. So we'll try that again. Good. Fumbled the snap. We're in trouble, and they're going to be tackled back at the 25-yard line. So the Panthers once again get some great field position on some problems with the punting unit for Stanley-Boyd. The Panthers can cash in here on another short field. So 1st and 10 from the 25. Panthers come to the line. Brydung now waiting for the snap. Man goes in motion. Direct snap to Mason this time. Straight ahead he goes. Tries to pick his way through. Crosses the 25 where there's like a flock of Orioles waiting for him. Nope, no gain on the play, they'll call it. So 2nd and 10. Stanley-Boyd leading 6-2, 10:48 remaining in the second quarter. 2nd and 10 from the Oriole 25. Mason and Brydung now waiting for the snap. And it's going to be to Brydung. And he's trying to roll it out to the left. He can't do it. Now he's going to have to try and cut up field. He's running out of field on the far side. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like Storm Thierry, one of those in on the tackle for Stanley-Boyd. 3rd and 10 coming up. Panthers now to the line. Brydung and Mason in the backfield. Weiss is one of the wing backs to Mason. Mason rolls to his left. Now he can't throw it. He's going to have to keep it himself. Gets to the 30 now, puts it up and incomplete. Pass intended for Gavin Yankee. 4th down.
Broken up by number 14, Dawson Ewer.
With the coverage was Dawson and so it'll be 4th down coming up. From the Stanley-Boyd 25. Panthers have had some short fields here. They just can't. I think they only have 1 first down so far in the half. So Panthers now come up to the line. Brydung now waiting for the snap with Mason. Now it looks like they're confused. Here we go. To Mason, fumble, and it'll go back to Stanley-Boyd. Even if the Panthers recovered it, Stanley-Boyd will take over on downs. Thank you to Durand-Napa. Farmers, visit Durand-Napa for custom hoses, bulk fluids, filters, tools, and all the parts you need to keep your equipment running on the farm during the harvest. Also, Alcivia Co-op. With this kind of weather, you better get your snowblower ready for winter. Have Alcivia Co-op's small engine center tune up your snowblower before the snow flies this winter. And thank you to all of our high school sports sponsors as they make our broadcast possible here on WRDN. 1st and 10 from the 28. Eisenberger now waits for the snap. 2 wide receivers left and right. And it's going to be to hand off to number 7. Picks his way through into the open field to the 35. Still on his feet. And he'll fall forward at the 40-yard line. That's Carlin. And with the initial hit, Brady Weber. But it's a first down for the Orioles at the 40. Ball in play. And Eisenberger now waiting for the snap. Trips right. Man goes in motion. And it's going to be a handoff. That's number 83. And that is Kletch. Kletch will cross the 40, get up to about the 42. Hubert in on the stop, along with, looks like I saw number 68, Kenyon Richardson as well. 2nd down and 8. Eisenberger now waiting for the snap. 2 wide receivers left and right. Single back in the backfield. Man goes in motion. Eisenberger now. Nope, he'll keep it himself. Pitches it to number 83. That is Kletch. Gets around the corner to the 45 to the 50. Still on his feet. Breaks the tackle to the 40. And then he's diving tackle number 20. And that is Jackson Weiss. But not until they get all the way down to the 34-yard line of the Panthers. 1st and 10. Eisenberger now back to pass. Quick throw. Whistle and a flag. It's going to be against false starts against Stanley-Boyd, so a free 5er for the Panthers. Move it back to the 39 now. Eisenberger now waiting for the snap. 2 wide receivers left and right. Man comes in motion. Good snap, and it's going to be a pitch. Back to number 7. That's Carlin. Carlin trying to get around the left corner. Does a little juke move, stays on his feet, gets down to the 30. And out of bounds from Luke Weber. Down to the 30-yard line of the Panthers. 2nd down now and about 6. Eisenberger now. Quick throw, and it's going to be incomplete. Pass looked like intended for Chase Sturham, and so incomplete. 3rd down coming up from the Panther 30-yard line. Eisenberger now waiting for the snap. Trips right this time. On the far side, man comes in motion. And it's going to be handoff. Straight ahead we go. That's number 17. He'll have enough for a first down and then some. Crosses the 20, pushes the pile forward down to the 15. Jake LeGrander with the carry. And so it'll be a first down for the Panthers. And Eisenberger now waiting for the snap. Man comes in motion. Eisenberger now throws over the middle. Incomplete, flag down. Is that going to be, who's that against? Is that going to be either against Carlin or Weber? Pass interference. But looks like Weber's the one who got run over. Pass interference, Panthers. They'll call it against Weber, even though he's the one that got run over. All right. So it'll go from the line of scrimmage, and they'll move it up 10. And so that'll be enough for a first down. It'll be first and goal from the... Nope, it won't be. Okay, it's going to be to the spot of the fouls where they call it, okay. So it'll be first down and a couple here at the Panther 8-yard line. Eisenberger now brings the Orioles to the line. Pro set backfield now. Handoff, straight ahead we go. Bounces it out to the left, and that is Carlin. And he'll be taken down and on the tackle number 17, Brady Weber, but it should be enough for a first down. First and goal for the Orioles. Orioles leading 6-2, 8:18 remaining in the second quarter. Eisenberger now hands it off. Straight ahead we go. Number 7, that's Carlin. He'll be short of the first down. Looks like last off the pile was Joey Baker, and so second and goal now. And a handoff straight ahead, touchdown. Carlin with the touchdown to make it 12-2 Orioles. And with 7:58 remaining, now 12-2 Stanley-Boyd. See if they are going to try a field goal, or they're just going to. Oh, there looks like they lined this up really weird, and they are going to go for 2, and that is number 12. That's Eisenberger, loses the ball, and that'll kill the 2-point conversion. So with 7:58 remaining in the half, Stanley-Boyd 12, Durand-Arkansaw 2. Thank you to the Cell Block. Visit the Cell Block for Fish Fry Fridays with the all-day soup and salad bar. Martin Transport. Visit their website at martin.com for the latest job opportunities. It's better in blue at Martin Transport. Durand Improvement Group. Many hands make light work. Volunteer to help with community events throughout the year. Call a DIG member or visit DurandImprovementGroup.org. Ryan's Sports Shop. Hunters, visit Ryan's for all of your hunting needs, whether it being deer hunting, bow hunting, turkey hunting, grouse hunting, like I like to do. It's Ryan's Sports Shop, downtown Durand. And Annabis Silo, your Coyote tractor and Toro dealer, Highway 25, Durand. Please thank all of our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WRDN. Give our sponsors a call, drop them an email, visit their business, tell them thank you for supporting our broadcast. Without their help, we would not be here at Stanley-Boyd tonight on a very cold and rainy night. So Stanley-Boyd to kick it away. All right, so here we go. And it'll be kicked, and it's going to go into the end zone, and the Panthers will take over at the 20 on the touchback. Coming up, we'll have our Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and Security Financial Bank halftime show. Going to news update, NASCAR news update, NASCAR in Las Vegas this weekend. Also State High School sports update as well. All coming up during our Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and Security Financial Bank halftime show. So first and 10 for the Panthers. Briding now waiting for the snap. Man goes in motion. This time straight ahead we go. Check that, that's Weber. Weber crosses the 25 up to about the 26. So Luke Weber with the carry.
Tackled by number 40, Chase Sturm.
And on the stop was Chase Sturm. And so second down and a couple. We'll call it gain up to the 28. Second and 2. Panthers this second quarter are going into the wind. So Bryden comes back in, and now he goes back out. Okay. It's like Mason now will make the call. So Panthers have to get quickly to the line. Timeout. Timeout, Durand-Arkansaw. They were running out of time with 7:09 remaining here in the first quarter. And Stanley-Boyd leading 12-2. Thank you to our high school sports sponsors, including Heike Wealth Management. Tyler and his staff, they're passionate about helping people achieve their financial and retirement goals. Find out more. Visit HeikeWealth.com, or you can visit them as well in Durand at their offices. Also, the Goodrich Funeral Home, your authorized location for monuments from Lifetime Memorials. Call Goodrich Funeral Home of Durand for more information. SFB Security Financial Bank, where electronic banking is easy. 212 West Prospect Street, Durand. Advent Health of Durand, healthcare close to home, right here in Durand. And Sundstrom and Company, your local tax experts. Call them now for end-of-year tax planning. 672-4425 to schedule your appointment today. Please thank all of our high school sports sponsors. Give them a call, drop them an email, visit their business, tell them thank you for supporting our broadcasts here on WRDN. They are the ones that make our broadcast possible. 2nd down and 2 for the Panthers at the 28. Mason now waiting for the snap. Man goes in motion. It's going to be a handoff this time to Weiss. Going to the left. He's going to have to retreat. He's going to be brought down. Loss as Zamar makes the tackle. And a loss back to the 23. So 3rd down and 7 coming up. Make it back to the 22. 3rd and 8. So the Panthers now to the line. This time Luke Weber back in as quarterback. Man goes in motion and Weiss. Weber will keep it himself. He gets hit right away, falls forward. He'll get a couple yards. And that's it. 4th down coming up. And with the tackle number 70, Willie Graham. So Stanley-Boyd will get the ball back. Again, 6:12 remaining, or 6:10 remaining. 12-2 Stanley-Boyd. Again, Panthers will be punting into the wind. And with the rain, punting has been interesting, let's just call it. Good snap. Line drive kick. And it will roll out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and that's where Stanley-Boyd will take over, leading 12-2. Coming up, our Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and Security Financial Bank halftime show. We'll have a check of news, also NASCAR news as well. And also we'll get some high school sports news as well. We'll even try and check scores on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard as well. That's all coming up during our Security Financial Bank and Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency halftime show. So here we go with Eisenberger. 3 wide receivers on the left here. Single wide receiver on the right. From the far hash, man goes in motion. And it's handoff. Straight ahead we go. And into the open field. And that's number 17. Stays on his feet. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown. That's Jake Legrander with the touchdown. And that'll make it 18-2 now. And so now we'll get ready for the point after this time. Okay, now they're going to kick it. Okay. Nope, it's going to be a fake. And going for 2. It's going to be caught. And that the 2-point conversion is good.
2-point conversion is good.
And so it will make it 20-2 now.
Number 40, Chase Durham.
And so Chase Durham with the catch. 20-2 now. Stanley-Boyd with 5:34 remaining here in the first half. Take it to Shaw's LP Gas and Appliance, offering a full line of Whirlpool appliances along with installation and service downtown Durand. Prime Realty of Durand. Visit their website at primerealitymidwest.com. Prime Realty, they are the area's #1 home seller. Adams Super Service of Durand, your Napa Gold Car Care Center, offering shuttle and loaner vehicles while they repair your vehicle. Adams Super Service, downtown Durand. Streaming video tonight on our website at our video streaming page is being brought to you by the members of the Wisconsin Soybean Marketing Board, Wisconsin soybean growers. So, 5:34 remaining here in the half. High floating kick. Wow. Uh-oh, muffed at the 5. But picked up. And it's going to be at the 15-yard line. Make it the 14-yard line. And with the return was Jackson Weiss. So 1st and 10 from the... Make it the 14-yard line is where the Panthers will take over with 5:28 remaining. So 1st and 10 now for the Panthers. And Briding now pitches it back to Weiss, or to Mason. Mason around the corner, gets on the far sideline, stays on his feet, crosses the 20, and he'll be out of bounds right around the 20-yard line.
Check out our bounds by number 65, Gavin Hatfield.
So 2nd down, and we'll call it 3 from the 20-yard line. As Panthers now come to the line. And man goes in motion, and looks like it's to Mason. Mason tries to get forward, and he's going to be bottled up right away. And no gain on the play.
Tackled by number 40, Chase Durham.
Chase Durham in on the stop. So 3rd down coming up. Clock running down to 4:56 remaining here in the first half. Stanley-Boyd leading 20-2. Briding now waiting for the snap. Man goes in motion to Mason. It's a pitch to Mason. Back the other way. He's going to get tackled in the backfield. And totally blowing up that play, number 9, Aaron Sturm. And so 4th down now coming up. So the Panthers will have to kick it away. It's number 53, and Cole Weisenbeck, he'll be in the end zone. Good snap. Gets the kick away. Taken at the 37. And down to the 30-yard line. Nice tackle by Brady Weber, rather. But the short field now for Stanley-Boyd at about the 30-yard line. With 3:54 remaining, Stanley-Boyd will also get the ball to start the second half. So Stanley-Boyd comes out. Eisenberger now will wait for the snap. 3 wide receivers here on the left, 1 on the right from the far hash. Man comes in motion. Eisenberger will keep it himself. Now dishes it off. And nice play by number 44, Brady Grimes, to blow that play up. The pitch was to Carlin. Loss back to the 32. So second down here in 12. Eisenberger now waiting for the snap, back to pass. Throws to his left on the slant in, nearly intercepted. As too far in front of the receiver, having a chance at it was Luke Weber, but couldn't come up with it. Third down coming up. Eisenberger now waits for the snap. And a handoff straight ahead we go. That's number 17, and that is LeGrander. And he'll get across the 30 down to about the 28, fourth down. And on the stop for the Panthers, Mason Hoopert with the stop. So fourth down. Orioles now from the Panther 28. Eisenberger waiting for the snap. Man comes in motion. Good snap. And it's going to be the reverse to the 25. And it's going to be short of the first down. Good defense by the Panthers to prevent the first down as knocking the runner out of bounds, Brady Weber. So the Panthers take over on downs. First and 10 now for Durand-Arkansaw, with 2:44 remaining in the half, and Stanley-Boyd leading 20-2. Again, our Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and Security Financial Bank halftime show coming up. We'll have a news update, NASCAR news update. We'll try and run down some scores on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard, too. First and 10 for the Panthers. Breidig now waiting for the snap. And he'll hand it off to Mason. Mason gets hit right away, and he'll have no gain on the play, maybe even lost a yard. In on the stop, number 70, Willie Graham, one of the players to make the tackle. Second down, no gain in 10. Second and 10 now from the 24. Panthers now kind of letting the clock run here a little bit. They probably just want to get to the half. It's been a house of horrors here on this Friday the 13th for them. And back to passes Breidig. Here comes the rush. He has to pull it down. He'll be sacked. Back at the 10-yard line. Timeout Stanley-Boyd. And in on the stop with the sack is number 60. And that was Waltson, Carter Waltson. And so big third down here coming up, but timeout Stanley-Boyd. Thank you to Adams Super Service, your Napa Gold Car Care Center, offering complete auto service and shuttle service and loaner vehicles while they fix your vehicle. Adams Super Service of Durand. Also, N-Tech, your premier communications and entertainment provider, serving the Durand area for 75 years. Endless summer fitness and tanning with around-the-clock fitness and tanning access downtown Durand. Visit Endless Summer and find out about the latest tanning and fitness bundle packages now. Also, the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, hometown agents representing you, not individual insurance companies. And Jerry Bear & Sons, featuring dog and pet food from Nutrisource and Diamond, located by Annabis Silo, Highway 25, Durand. Please thank all of our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WRDN. Give our sponsors a call, drop them an email, visit their business, and tell them thank you for supporting our broadcasts. So Panthers now come to the line with a third down. Breidig now waits for the snap and hands it off. And that is on the reverse. That's Mason. Mason crosses the 10, gets up to the 15. That's about it. And he'll be up to the 15. Fourth down coming up. Timeout Stanley-Boyd.
Tackled by number 51, Robert Poole.
Is in on the stop for Stanley-Boyd, number 51, Robert Poole. Again, minute 45 remaining in the half. Smart move by Stanley-Boyd. Panthers have to kick into the wind. And the way punting has been tonight, wet ball, wind, this, that, and the other thing. Now you got the Panthers pinned deep. The block could be on. It's been pretty much all Stanley-Boyd here tonight. Panthers got that early safety. So Weisenbeck to kick it away. Good snap. Here comes the rush. He manages to kick it away. And it's taken at the 40. That looked like that was number 83, and that was Kletch with the carry. He'll get down to the 33-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Orioles.
By number 3,
So Breidungen with the stop, and minute 38 remaining. So this time Stanley-Boyd has another chance at a short field, see if they can cash in on this. Eisenberger now waiting for the snap. Good snap, back to pass. Looking, now he throws over the middle. It's going to be caught. Yes, it is caught. Nope, they're going to call it incomplete. Incomplete, all right. It was a pass intended for Kletch, but he couldn't hang on. So it stops the clock with a minute 31. Eisenberger now waits for the snap. 2 wide receivers left and right. Good snap, back to passes Eisenberger. He throws on the slant in. That's number 6, that's Marr. Marr gets into the open field to the 20, to the 15. Stay on his feet, crosses the 10, and finally dragged down by number 38, Seth Bauer, but 1st and goal for the Orioles. Eisenberger now waiting for gets the call, down to a minute 16. They got plenty of time, don't have to over-rush it. And whistle and a flag. Oh, I'm going to call it false start, a free 5er for the Panthers. Okay. So 1st and 15 now, or 1st and goal really from the 14-yard line. So we're making the 13. 1st and 13. So, coming up to the line now, Orioles, Eisenberger waiting for the snap. Eisenberger now hands it off, straight ahead we go. That's number 17, breaks the tackle, stays on his feet, gets down to about the 6-yard line, and that is LeGrander. And coming in off the bottom of the pile, Luke Weber. And also Grimes in on the stop. 2nd down, clock down to 40 seconds. And it's going to be this time pitched back to Kletch, going around, he tries to get around the corner, flag comes flying in, that's going to stop the clock. See what the flag's all about. Holding. Stanley-Boyd, so a 10 spot now for the Panthers. They get a free 10 spot and moves it back. Well, there's still 30 seconds remaining. If I'm not mistaken, Stanley-Boyd still has a timeout remaining, so it's not as if they have to go too crazy here. Well, they wind the clock even after the penalty, okay? So Eisenberger waiting for the snap. 2 wide receivers left and right. Man comes in motion. Good snap. Eisenberger now back to pass, throws, incomplete. Pass intended for Marr. Down to 16 seconds remaining. Well, Stanley-Boyd's had a couple of chances that right now they're letting another one slip away here. Third and goal. As Eisenberger now waiting for the snap. 2 wide receivers here on the left. Back to passes Eisenberger. Waits, throws, incomplete. Pass intended for Cletch. 4th down and goal.
Brings up 4th down.
They line it up for a field goal? Well, they are kicking with the wind. Be a 30-yard attempt. Panthers aren't going to buy any of this. They've seen this movie before. All right, well, here we go. 31-yard attempt. Ball down. Kick is on the way. No good. And so the Panther defense holds.
No good. Ball turns over to the Durand Panthers.
With 13 seconds remaining, they are probably just going to take a knee and say we are out of here for this half. With Stanley-Boyd leading 20-2. So Panthers to the line. Mason and Brydung in the backfield. Oh, well. Panthers get a free 5er out of that, so they'll move it to the 25. Still don't think it's going to change anything. I don't think we're going to see the Durand special here. It's just too windy. I mean, the rain's really coming down now, too. The wind looks like it's picked up. But I suppose stranger things have happened. Here we go. And it's going to be to Mason. Mason straight ahead he goes. And he crosses the 25 up to the 26. And that should run out the clock.
Number 50, Storm Terry.
So
That's the half.
that is the first half.
20, Durand Panthers 2.
And with it being, it is also senior night here, so we will have an extended halftime. As well, basically this first half, pretty simple tale here, and that is Stanley-Boyd controlling the line of scrimmage. It's as simple as that. As they've been able to, I want to say the Panthers only have at least one, they maybe have one first down, and that's about it here in this first half. So again, at halftime, the Stanley-Boyd leading 20-2 over the Durand Panthers. Coming up, we have our Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and Security Financial Bank halftime show. That is on the way. You're listening to Durand-Arkansaw Boys High School Football on Real Country 1430 AM stereo, WRDN, Durand, Mondovi, Wabasha, and 107.3 FM translator W297CH Durand.
Time for the SFB Security Financial Bank and the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency halftime show. Brought to you by Security Financial Bank. Secure your future at Security Financial Bank, Durand, River Falls, Eau Claire, Ladysmith, Bloomer, and Black River Falls. And by the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, your independent insurance agent, downtown Durand.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Your hometown auto owner's insurance agent's working for you. The Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, downtown Durand.
ABC News, I'm Andy Field. Palestinians fleeing northern Gaza as Israel warns it's about to send in a ground invasion force looking to destroy Hamas after its deadly attack last weekend. President Biden fearing many innocent civilians will die.
The overwhelming majority of Palestinians had nothing to do with Hamas and Hamas's appalling attacks.
The president in Philadelphia, ABC News White House correspondent Selena Wang.
We also know that there are less than a handful, according to the White House, of Americans who are being held hostage. The president there saying he's doing everything he can to try and rescue them.
A few days' strike helped union workers win a new contract with healthcare giant Kaiser Permanente. House of Representatives still without a speaker. Republicans nominating Jim Jordan, but without enough votes to win the full House, and then sending everyone home for the weekend. The House has only till mid-November to pass a new budget and avoid a shutdown. This is ABC News. Supreme Court justices avoiding disaster last year when a chunk of marble fell in a courtyard that those justices and their aides use. The court's still not publicly acknowledging it happened, but several court employees did. Justice Kagan and her law clerks were in the courtyard earlier before the 2-foot-long chunk of marble fell. No reason given why it came loose from the building. The deal is done. Microsoft officially buying a major video game maker. ABC's Dave Packer.
Xbox maker Microsoft completing one of the most expensive tech takeovers in history, a nearly $70 billion acquisition of video game studio Activision Blizzard. The deal adds to Microsoft's portfolio some of the most popular games in the industry, including Call of Duty, Diablo, and Overwatch. It came just 7 hours after the acquisition got final approval from Britain's competition watchdog, and after Microsoft submitted a revised proposal that addressed concerns the deal would harm competition and hurt gamers.
Andy Field, ABC News.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Like any good agent, we're here for the open house, for the closing, for handing over keys. But because we're realtors, we're here for so much more. Agents who are realtors volunteer at nearly 3 times the national average. We're working to broaden access to credit, increase affordable housing supply, and ensure fair housing for all. And realtors are bound by a code of ethics. We're here for it all. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
At Security Financial Bank, we understand what it takes to grow what matters. We know success doesn't happen overnight. It takes honest work, day in and day out. We value trust, leadership, and service. We are SFB, bankers who believe in your business, your family, your future. Bankers who believe in you. Learn more at sfbank.com. Member FDIC.
A win in Vegas. Obviously, everyone's gunning to do it. Means a driver makes the championship 4.
I'm not trying to rank guys or figure out who's got what. The speed and the grip didn't feel scarier than what I thought it might.
Mark Garrow and PRN's Garage Pass.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
We work hard to keep our cars looking great on the outside, but engine components need our attention too. That's where you can trust Z-Max Micro Lubricant to disperse carbon buildup in your engine, fuel system to keep your car or truck running at its peak. Trust the many customers who've said, thanks for saving my engine. Find out more at zmax.com or follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
If a playoff driver wins the South Point 400 Sunday here in Las Vegas, he can use the final 2 weeks in round 3 of the Cup Series playoff to get ready for the season-ending championship race in Phoenix. That extra time helped Joey Logano win the title in 2022, and this year Ryan Blaney hopes to duplicate his teammate.
That's huge. I mean, just having that prep time for 2 weeks, nothing else on your mind. Like you said, Joey was able to do it, that group last year, and you saw what happened. So it's a huge advantage. I think Larson did it the year before. I think he won the first race of the round 8 and just gives you so much more prep time. obviously everyone's gunning to do it.
The 4 previous occasions Blaney has made the round of 8, he's failed to make the championship 4. Now he comes into Vegas ranked 8th, joining Chris Buescher, Tyler Reddick, and Christopher Bell below the cut line. With the next 2 races at Homestead and Martinsville, Reddick believes this is his best chance to win.
The speed that the Toyotas have had on the mile and a halfs, let's capitalize and take advantage of it, right? I don't have the playoff points built up that some of the other competitors do. So I think we got to take advantage of our speed and our opportunity.
Ranked number 1 because of the playoff points gathered from 6 wins, William Byron was asked if there's any one driver left standing he was more worried about than another.
I think for us, it's just trying to focus on what we do best, and I'm not trying to rank guys or try to figure out who's got what, but I don't know. Last year was very unpredictable. I feel like this year it's a little more set in stone who's fast.
Above the cut line with Byron, Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, and Kyle Larson.
Hey folks, it's Doug Rice. Did you know you can take PRN with you anywhere? By downloading the PRN mobile app, you can listen to our live races just about any place on the planet, and you will not miss a second of the action. Plus, you can hear our shows like the fantastic editions of Fast Talk, plus Brett McMillan on the Pit Reporters and Mark Garrow with Garage Pass. Get all the latest racing information right at your fingertips. The PRN mobile app, available at the Apple App Store and on Google Play.
On the way out to Las Vegas, Kyle Larson stopped off at Indianapolis Motor Speedway to complete his Indy 500 rookie orientation program. In his first IndyCar experience, Larson's fastest lap was nearly 218 miles per hour.
Yeah, it was fun. It was, I guess, mostly what I anticipated. The speed and the grip didn't feel, thankfully, scarier than what I thought it might. Overall, it was a great day. Felt like everybody at McLaren did a really good job prepping me to make things easier to get up to speed.
Mark Garrow in PRN's Garage Pass, presented by eBay Motors. Earn rubber, not cash, by shopping on eBay Motors. ebaymotors.com.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Your hometown auto owner's insurance agents working for you. The Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, downtown Durand.
The first fall sports state champs are crowned, plus the football regular season wraps up Friday. I'm Travis Wilson, and this is a WisSports.net Minute brought to you by VNNSports.net. More high school sports news after this.
As the official software provider for nearly 3,000 high schools across the country, VNN knows it's been a different kind of year. And while the game hasn't changed, your school's needs have. If you're an athletics administrator, it's more important now than ever to go digital and make sure parents, athletes, and fans have all the information they need to feel safe, up-to-date, and connected to your high school's sports programs. A website, digital ticketing, fundraising, live streaming, social media sync, VNN does it all to make your life easier. Check out the new necessities for the new normal at VNNSports.net.
The first fall sports state champions were crowned this week in girls golf. Izzy Stricker of Wanakee repeated as Division I individual champion, while DSHA claimed the team crown in D1. The Division II individual medalist was sophomore Belle Kongshog of Colfax Elk Mound. Prescott won the D2 team title for a 4th straight year. The girls' individual state tennis tournament is set for this weekend, Thursday through Saturday in Madison. The WIAA has also released the playoff brackets for boys soccer, with volleyball coming out very soon. There are some huge football games on the schedule in this final week of the regular season. It doesn't get much bigger than the Quick Trip and Wisconsin Dairy Game of the Week, as Division II top-ranked Kettle Moraine will welcome in Division I top-ranked Muskego. There's a huge one in Fond du Lac Friday night as St. Mary Springs travels to Winnebago Lutheran in a crosstown showdown for the Flyway Conference. Hudson and New Richmond will clash for the Big Rivers title, while Bayport faces off with West Appear for control of the FRCC North. The WIAA will host a football bracket reveal show again this year, with yours truly joining in studio to provide analysis and break down the pairings. Check WisSports.net for the stations that will air the show and for all the playoff info throughout the weekend. This has been a WisSports.net Minute. Check us out online at WisSports.net.
As Security Financial Bank, we understand what it takes to grow what matters. We know success doesn't happen overnight. It takes honest work, day in and day out. We value trust, leadership, and service. We are SFB. Bankers who believe in your business, your family, your future. Bankers who believe in you. Learn more at sfbank.com. Member FDIC.
The real deals from Durand Fresh Market can now be found online. Visit freshmarketwi.com and sign up to have weekly ad alerts sent right to your inbox. Find printable national coupons and learn even more ways to save by signing up for the Durand Fresh Market Text Club. Looking for new recipes? freshmarketwi.com has over 5,000 recipes to explore and to try out. Have a suggestion or a product request? You can make it online. Your hometown grocery store is Durand Fresh Market, downtown Durand, and now online at freshmarketwi.com.
Welcome back to Stanley-Boyd as we are at halftime with Stanley-Boyd leading by a score of 20-2. And let's run down some scores. We do have some scores on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. And as we check the scoreboard currently, Hudson currently is leading New Richmond by a score of 29-0. That in the third quarter. Mondovi, they are leading Fall Creek 30-6 at halftime. Got a heck of a game in Spring Valley tonight. Boyceville and Spring Valley tied at 6 at halftime. Alma Pepin continues to roll as they are leading Whitehall 38-0. That at halftime. It's Rice Lake leading Prescott 28-8 at halftime. Menominee leading Eau Claire Memorial 20-0 at halftime. Second quarter, St. Croix Central, they are leading Ellsworth 30-0. And you can follow the Durand Fresh Market scoreboard on our website, realcountry1430.com/sports. And we'll get another update as well on the scoreboard here coming up during our post-game show as well. Stanley-Boyd's coming out. They'll put another 3 minutes up on the clock to let the teams warm back up. But Stanley-Boyd will get the ball to start this third quarter. And so far they've really been controlling the line of scrimmage. The Panthers have had some opportunities, but they just have not been able to take advantage of those opportunities. And fortunately, it's 20-2. Now the Panthers, at least in the second quarter, late in the second quarter defensively, found a way to stop Stanley-Boyd. And they had some opportunities as well, twice. They had the ball with a very short field, but could not convert. So, again, I think weather's playing a little bit of a factor in this game as well for both these teams, for the simple fact that it's a little bit harder to run that offense. So, Panthers now coming back out, and they're going to do some warm-ups, and then we'll be ready to go. Stanley-Boyd doing the same thing. Of course, for the Panthers, it's really kind of a must-win game if they really want to have some type of a chance to get into the playoffs. Just don't know if it's going to happen if they lose tonight. They could still get in, but it's going to be a lot more difficult. So they need to try to find a way to get back into the game here in the second half. But again, the wind and the rain continue to fall. It's been like this all night. Let's see if I can't, for those of you watching, we'll go up into the light. You can see it's been like that all night. That's pretty much the type of rain we've been having here all night. And with that wind, and you can tell it's just at times that the rain is actually going more horizontal than even there. So that's the type of conditions we have this evening here at Stanley-Boyd. So yes, it's been not pleasant. Even the referees have been like, wow, this is tough. They came up, they were here in the press box just to kind of warm up a little bit. And they were, I told them I thought they were crazy being out there. Why don't they just call the game from here? And they looked at me and they said, you do have a camera. Maybe we could try that. I'm like, I don't know how you're going to hear the whistle, but, I suppose blow it in the PA. That maybe it's going to get it to stop. I don't know. But so both these teams getting ready. The warm-up's done. Panthers will be kicking off here for this third quarter. So we're ready to go. As Stanley-Boyd leading 20-2. So the Panthers will be kicking off. They'll have the wind to their back for this third quarter. I think the rain's picked up a little bit more here. Just saying. Well, there's a lot of farmers going, couldn't we have had some of this in August? Yeah, I agree. Here we go. And it will be taken at the 22-yard line. And rolling to his right, and tries to get around the corner. That is number 6 down the near sideline. And that was Marr with the return. Gets run out of bounds, linked by Seth Bauer. And Isaac Sabelko as well in on the stop. So 1st and 10 for Stanley-Boyd. And they will start at about, we have a flag down. I think it's a helmet-to-helmet hit, so it will go backwards. So Stanley-Boyd, that nice return will be negated. So they will move that all the way back. That's, I think, a 50. That is a 15-yard penalty, and so all the way back to the 14-yard line is where Stanley-Boyd will start the third quarter.
1st and 10 Orioles.
So 1st and 10 now. Eisenberger now waiting for the snap. Two wide receivers left and right from the near hash. Man goes in motion. And it's going to be handoff to number 7. Breaks one tackle, but he's not going to break another one. He's still trying, but they'll finally stop him. As Carlin with the carry. Hoopert's one of the tacklers. We have a whistle and a timeout. Looks like one of the referees is suddenly not feeling well. So we have a stop here at Stanley-Boyd. And the refs are chatting with him here. He's like, okay, I think I'll be okay. All right. So we'll continue on. 2nd down and about 10 from the 14. As Eisenberger now waiting for the snap. Low snap, quick throw, and that's going to be caught by number 40. Breaks one tackle, but he'll be hauled down after that. As in on the tackle, Cole Weisenbeck, one of those. Pass caught by Chase Sturham. Gain of a couple on the play. 3rd down coming up. So Eisenberger now will bring the Orioles back to the line. Trips left. 3 wide receivers to the left. 1 on the near side here. Man comes in motion. And it's going to be a handoff. Straight ahead we go. And it'll be short of the first down. And in on the tackle for the Panthers, number 34, and that is Gavin Yankee. So 4th down and 1 here. I think they're going to go for it. They are going to go for it. 4th and 1 from their own 24. Good snap. Straight ahead we go. And he's going to be short. The Panthers stop him with the stop. And Mason Hooper with the carry. And he looks short to me. Oh, left foot, right foot. Timeout. Here we go. We're going to do the measurement.
Timeout for measurement.
So it'll be left foot, right. Here we go. Haven't had one of these in a while. Looked to me like he didn't get it, but then from my angle, and it is raining, and my eyesight is not the way it is. It used to be. Don't count on my call. Let's see here until they measure it. And first down. Oh, they're going to give it to him.
Result of the play is the Stanley-Boyd Orioles.
Wow, okay. By what, the nose of the football? I think Coach Rosemeyer is like, are you kidding me? Well, okay, so here we go. It'll be a first down. They convert. So 1st and 10 now for Stanley-Boyd. Eisenberger now waiting for the snap. 2 wide receivers left and right. Good snap, and the motion man takes the handoff right away up to about the 29-yard line. And in on the carry, that was Rudy Kletch. Richardson in on the stop, and a second down here and about 3. Eisenberger waiting for the snap now. Hands it off. That's number 7. That's Carlin. Carlin will get tackled, maybe gets a yard. And in on the stop is number 53, Cole Wiesen, back for the Panthers. Third down coming up. Gain, we'll call it a gain of a couple. 3rd and 1 from the 33-yard line. Eisenberger now waiting for the snap. Trips left again. Good snap. Eisenberger throws to his right. Pass is tipped, but it's caught. Oh, my word. It's caught by the running back after the tip. LeGrander, and he'll get enough for the first down. Wow. Mason Hooper with the stop. Well, for the Panthers, Friday the 13th is not being kind to them. Another first down to the 36-yard line. Again, 20-2. Stanley-Boyd leads, 9:17 remaining. Eisenberger now this time under center. Pro set backfield, handoff, straight ahead we go. That's number 7, and that is Carlin. Up to the 39-yard line. And Wiesen back in on the stop. 2nd down and 7. This time now back out of the shotgun is Eisenberger. Waits for the snap, and a handoff, straight ahead we go. That is number 17. That was LeGrander. And Joey Baker with the tackle up to the 43-yard line. 3rd down and 3 coming up. Eisenberger now waits for the snap and thrown, and it's going to be caught by Carlin. Carlin on the near side to the 50, to the 45, stays on his feet. Still on his feet, crosses the 40. And he'll be finally taken down at the 38-yard line of the Panthers. Luke Weber with the stop.
11, Luke Weber, results in a Stanley-Boyd Oriole first down.
Make it at the 37, 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Man goes in motion, and it's going to be a handoff. That is number 7, Carlin. Tries to get around the left corner, can't do it. He'll have to dive forward up to the 35-yard line. And in on the stop was Weisenbeck and Hubert in on the stop. Second down and 8, we'll call it, from the Panther 35. Eisenberger now waiting for the snap. Trips right this time here on the near side. Single wide receiver on the far left. Man goes in motion. And it's going to be a handoff. Nope, it's going to be kept, and now it's going to be pitched back. And that's number 83 down the near sideline. Cuts back into the center of the field, crosses the 20 up to the 15. That was Kletch with the carry.
Stanley-Boyd's little Rudy.
It'll be another first down in on the stop, Luke Weber, but another Stanley-Boyd first down at the Panther 14. Eisenberger now waits for the snap. Now he'll keep it himself this time. Straight in he goes, gets down to the 10.
Eisenberger with the quarterback keeper.
And in on the stop, Seth Bauer.
Tackled by number 38, Seth Bauer.
So second down and 6 now from the 10. Eisenberger waits for the snap. Eisenberger now will hand it off. Straight ahead we go. In for the touchdown. That is number 17, Jake LeGrander. Touchdown Stanley-Boyd to make it 26-2 now. Looks like they'll try the extra point. And some of these special teams have been a house of horrors tonight with the wind and the rain. 7:03 remaining in the third quarter. Thank you to Riverland Energy, your Touchstone Energy partner. Bauer Built Tire and Service. Let Bauer Built take care of all of your automotive needs under one roof. Give them a call at 672-8300 for an appointment, or visit them online at BauerBuilt.com. We have a timeout now before the 2-point or the extra point coming up. JKO Auto Body Shop with car restoration and collision repair. Call the JKO Auto Body Shop. Madison Street, downtown Durand. Durand Fresh Market. Visit their website at freshwi.com. Get the latest flyer, recipes, and more from your hometown grocery store, Durand Fresh Market. O'Galley Cheese Factory. Visit O'Galley Cheese Factory for all of your Sunday football needs, for those football parties or even the Saturday football parties. Cheese, locally made beef sticks, sausages, and more. O'Galley Cheese Factory open 7 days a week, Highway 25, Durand. Please thank all of our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WRDN. Give our sponsors a call, drop them an email, visit their business, and tell them thank you for supporting the broadcast. Extra point attempt, ball down, kick is on the way, and it's good. So with 7:03 remaining, 27-2. And with 7:03 remaining here in the third quarter. Well, the Orioles got that first down deep in their own territory and turned it into a touchdown. Thank you to Numbers R Us, daily money management for individuals. Rhonda takes care of things so you don't have to. Mail handling, bill payment, and fraud prevention. Rhonda's bonded and insured. Call 672-8093 or visit them online at numbersrus.com. And Heike Pharmacy, the flu and COVID-19 shots, RSV shots, shingles shots, they're all now available at Heike Pharmacy, downtown Durand. So here we go. The time to kick it away here. Panthers to get the ball back. And it's going to be on the ground, and it will be taken at the 22-yard line to the 35, or to the 30, to the 35, getting up to the 40-yard line. Number 20, and that is Jackson Weiss. So first and 10 for the Panthers. We'll call it at the 40. Stanley-Boyd leading 27-2. So first and 10 now. Bryden waiting for the snap. Man in motion, and it's going to be a handoff or direct snap to Mason, and he will go nowhere. Could not cross the line of scrimmage. Aaron Sturm with the stop. Lost back to the 39. So second down and 11 for the Panthers. Coming up, we'll have our Bowerville Panther post-game show here. That's on the way. So Briding now waiting for the snap. Single wide receiver left and right. Back to pass. Briding going on the fly. Puts it up. Incomplete. And now we get the flag. Late flag. Pass interference.
Incomplete pass. Flag on the play.
So it is pass interference against Stanley-Boyd. And so, yeah, this isn't the NFL, so they don't. They will go 10 yards ahead. So I think they're still going to be short. Oh, make it 15. Okay, so it's 15-yard penalty. Okay, so they do get enough for the first down. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the Oriole 46. As the rain continues to fall. Panthers down to the line. Far hash. 2 wide receivers on the near side. Single wide receiver on the far side. Mason goes in motion. Briding waits for the snap. Rolls to his left. Now he pulls it down. He's going to be sacked. Number 50, and that is the Storm Terry, sacked back to the Panther 48-yard line. Second down and about 16, we'll call it. As the clock continuing to run here in the third quarter, down to 5:31, 27-2, Stanley-Boyd. 2 wide receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Man goes in motion in Mason. Briding back to pass, rolls to his right, now throws, puts it up. Looking for Mason, incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Third down coming up. It's a cold, windy night, rainy night here in Stanley-Boyd, really across all of Wisconsin. Can only imagine what the football field at Mondovi's looking like right now. Briding now waiting for the snap. Back to pass. Briding going on the far sideline. It's going to be caught. Nope, incomplete. That would have been out of bounds anyway. So 4th down coming up. Pass intended for Jackson Weiss. So 4th down coming up. Panthers are going to go for it at this point, I'm assuming. Can't believe they have the wind and they could kick it and all that other stuff. But, well, Stanley-Boyd's lining up like they're going to punt it away. Well, they are going to punt it. Okay, I figured they'd try to go for it. Good snap, and it'll take a roll down to the 25. So that's where Stanley-Boyd will take over.
Result of the punt is the Stanley-Boyd Oriole first down.
.4:59 remaining here in the third quarter, 27-2 Stanley-Boyd. So 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Eisenberger now waits for the snap. Good snap. Pumps, throws, and it's going to be caught. Number 6, Madden Marr on the post. All the way down to the Panther 48. So Eisenberger now waits for the snap. Man goes in motion. And it's going to be handed off. That's number 7. Bounces it to the outside, to the 40, to the 35, to the 30. Breaks the tackle to the 25, to the 20. Dives forward. He gets tripped up down to the 15-yard line. Luke Weber with the saving tackle.
Picked up by number 11, Luke Weber. Results in a Stanley-Boyd Oriole first down.
So 1st and 10 at the 15. Eisenberger now waits for the snap. Good snap. And it's going to be handed off. That's number 83. Straight ahead he goes. That's Kletch, and he'll get down to about the 8-yard line. Mason in on the stop.
Tackled by number 4, Ryan Mason.
Eisenberger now waiting for the snap. Clock running down to 4:09 here in the third quarter. 27-2, Stanley-Boyd, and Orioles threatening again. Man goes in motion, and it's going to be handoff to number 7. Gets to, that is Carlin.
Carlin, the ball carrier.
Gets enough for the first down. I think that was in on the stop would have been Seth Bauer.
Results in a Stanley-Boyd Oriole first down.
So it's first down now for Stanley-Boyd. First and goal now from the 4. Orioles come to the line. Eisenberger waiting for the snap. He's going to take it himself. Direct snap. Straight ahead he goes. Pushes the pile forward. Touchdown. So touchdown for the Orioles to make it 33-2 now. So they will go for 2, it looks like. And a direct snap and an incomplete. So they cannot make it. So with the touchdown, it makes it 33-2. Stanley-Boyd with 3:20 remaining. And thank you to Durand Smokehouse. For all of your grilling needs, visit Durand Smokehouse, Highway 25 Durand. While there, ask about the beef and pork bundles. 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom, building smart fiber optic communities from the ground up. Find out more. Visit wwt.coop. Provisions Health of Durand, changing the way you experience healthcare. Find out more at provisions.health. The Rooster Tail Grill. Visit the Rooster Tail for daily specials. Taco Tuesday, Wings Wednesday, build your own hamburger Thursday, and of course the Friday fish fry. Tomorrow, Saturday, pizza specials at the Rooster Tail Grill, downtown Durand. Durand Napa. Farmers visit Durand Napa for custom hoses, bulk fluids, filters, tools, and parts to keep the equipment running during the harvest season. And that's at Durand Napa, Madison Street, Durand. Please thank all of our sponsors. Give them a call, drop them an email, visit their business, and tell them thank you for supporting our broadcast. Without their help and without their support, we would not be here in Stanley-Boyd tonight with the game. So please thank them for their support. Line drive kick, and it will be Mason. Has to pick it up at the 20 to the 25. And he'll be brought down at the 26 by number 14, Dawson Wurr.
By number 14, Dawson Ewer.
So first down, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Straight ahead we go, and that is Weber.
Luke Weber, the ball carrier, tackled by a whole nest of Orioles.
Second down now and 6. And that is Mason gets around to the outside, and he'll be up to the 38-yard line.
Ryan Mason, the ball carrier. Push out of bounds by number 14, Dawson Muir. Flag on the play.
Have a flag on the play. See what that's all about. It's going to be against the Panthers holding, and so they'll move it back.
Holding against the Panthers.
So second down now, and about 15. Panthers now come to the line. Briding waiting for the snap. And it's going to be a handoff. And that is Baker. Baker gets to the outside, crosses the 25, gets down to about the 30-yard line, and we'll call it actually at the 31 is where they'll mark it. Third down coming up. As Panthers now letting the clock run down to 1:44 left in the third quarter. And Panthers down to the line. Two wide receivers here on the left of the formation from the far hash. Briding waits for the snap and is going to hand it off. Oh, they're going to pitch it back the other way, back to Briding now. And he's going to he fumbles it. And who's got it? After the sack, he fumbled it. As the trick play does not fool anyone. Are they going to say it's Stanley-Boyd ball? Nope, it'll stay Panther ball. Yep, it'll stay Panther ball, but it's a loss back to the 20-yard line. And so now the Panthers will have to punt. As they wait for the snap. Good snap. And high floating kick. Wow. And taken at the 41 to the 45. That's number 14 for Stanley-Boyd. He'll get into Panther territory. Looks like a flag comes flying in. Dawson Ware with the return, but the flag down. See what that's all about. Personal foul, helmet to helmet once again against Stanley-Boyd. Move them back 15, so that's the second one of those. So they will start in their own territory as they move it back. Back to the 39 is where they will start with 50 seconds remaining here in the third quarter, and Stanley-Boyd leading 33-2.
Results in Stanley-Boyd, Oriole first down.
So first and 10 now for Stanley-Boyd. And direct snap, straight ahead we go. No gain on the play.
Rudy Clutch, ball carrier.
As Carlin was carrier and ball carrier. No, a gain of about 1 on the play. Second down here coming up. Again, hurry up offense now. Good snap. And that's Eisenberger, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback keeper.
As in on the stop, looks like number 22, Joey Baker.
Tackled on the play by number 22, Joey Baker.
So third down now. That's going to wrap up the third quarter with Stanley-Boyd leading 33-2. And we have fourth quarter action here coming up. It's Durand-Arkansaw boys football here on WRDN.
When your reputation is on the line, go to the Midwest leader, Bauer Built Tire and Service, for all your tire and service repair needs. They've been supplying cars, SUVs, light and medium truck tires, as well as farm tires since 1944. Plus, they've built their reputation on services such as alignments, brakes, and suspension work that will exceed your expectations. Stop in today at Bauer Built Tire and Service on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand. Bauer Built on service.
Welcome back to Stanley-Boyd as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Third down here coming up. Third and about 8 from the 41. Again, Stanley-Boyd leading 33-2. They'll have the wind at their back now for the fourth quarter. All right, we get the play in finally. Okay, so Eisenberger's still in for the Orioles. 3 wide receivers on the right of the formation. Man comes in motion. Handoff. Nope, he's going to keep it. Pitches it. That is number 83. Gets around the corner to the 45. Tries to get to the first down on the far corner. Can't do it. That was clutch. And looks like Luke Weber, one of those in on the stop for the Panthers. So fourth down coming up. 4th and 2 from the Oriole 47.25 yard line. Got to get up to the 49. And well, if the Orioles went for it in their own 20, they're going for it here, and they come up to the line, waiting for the snap. Eisenberger now. Straight ahead we go. This time they're not going to get it as bottling it up. The Panthers stop that one. Weber in there. Also Seth Bauer in there as well. And so the Panthers defense forces the turnover on downs. And Panthers will take over at the Stanley-Boyd 46-yard line. So 1st and 10. As Breiting now waits for the snap. Man comes in motion and Mason. They hand it to Mason. Jet sweep to the right. Tries now. He'll cut it upfield. Crosses the 45 to the 40 to the 35. And he'll be down to about the 38-yard, or check that, 34-yard line.
Tackled by number 85, Troy Chavito.
So a first down for the Panthers from the 34. Bryden gets the play. And Panthers now come to the line. Again, Stanley-Boyd leading 33-2. 2 wide receivers now on the left of the formation. Mason goes in motion. Bryden now will keep it himself. Quarterback keeper follows his blockers, gets down to the 30, crosses the 30, down to about the 30, or check that 29-yard line. And in on the stop for Stanley-Boyd, number 40, Chase Sturm. And so second down here, and about 5 we'll call it. So Panthers trying to get something going here in this fourth quarter. Panthers now to the line. Mason this time will be waiting for the snap. Single wide receiver left and right. Mason is going to keep it himself. Tries to bounce it outside. He's going to get taken down right away. And that is number 50. And that is Storm Thierry. So lost back to the 30. As the clock continues to run, 9:39 remaining in the game, 33-2, Stanley-Boyd. Panthers now come to the line. Mason goes in motion. Bryden now gets the snap, rolls to his left, now throws quickly. Caught by Mason. Mason, though, hit right away. A gain of a couple. Looks like that was number 9. That would have been Aaron Sturm. And so third down coming up. Nope, fourth down coming up, rather. Fourth, and we're going to call it 4. 4th and 4 from the 28. Got to get down to the 24. As the rain continues to fall. Panthers now to the line. Briding waits for the snap. 2 wide receivers on the right of the formation. Whoa! Panthers get a free 5-er. That could be enough for a first. That should be enough for a first down, and it is. So a free first down on the free 5-er. Down to the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Well, see if they can't take advantage of this. So 1st and 10 now. Good snap, and that's Briding. He'll keep it himself, and he falls forward up to the 20-yard line. Second down here coming up, and about 8. Video streaming being brought to you by the Wisconsin Soybean Marketing Board. Thank you to the Wisconsin soybean growers of the Wisconsin Soybean Marketing Board for sponsoring our video streaming. We'll also have it on our website as well. We'll put it on our playlist, the game here, coming up later on tonight. Back to passes Briding. Briding throws, incomplete. And there's the late flag. Yeah, pass was intended for Brady Weber. He got run over. Of course, the home crowd doesn't like that call, but he kind of got run over. So that should be first down for the Panthers. Automatic first down, so the drive will continue. And it'll be 1st and goal from the 10. So Briding now waits for the snap. Mason in the backfield with him. Briding now. Jump pass. Pass intended for Weber. He couldn't hang on to it. 2nd down. Clock stopped at 8:25 left in the game. 33-2 Stanley-Boyd. Panthers down to the line. Briding and looks like Joey Baker in the backfield. Mason comes in motion. Mason, jet sweep right. Tries to get the corner. And he's going to not get the corner. He'll be tackled for a loss. And it's Chase Sturm with the tackle. 3rd and goal coming up. As the rain continues to fall. Panthers now come to the line. Briding waiting for the snap. Man goes in motion. And delayed on the pass and the handoff. Briding will be sacked back at the 24-yard line. And in on the stop is Landon Carlin in on the stop. And so back to the 21-yard line. And 4th down and goal. Clock continuing to run down to 7:10 remaining. Coming up, our Bauer-Built Panther postgame show gets scores from our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Recognize our seniors as well, all coming up. Riding back to pass. Going for the corner. Caught! And it's going to be a touchdown. And with the catch, number 20, Jackson Weiss.
Pass complete to number 28, Jackson Weiss, for a Grand Panther touchdown.
So 33-8 now with 6:49 remaining. Panthers will go for 2.
Panthers now come to the line. As waiting for the snap now. Briding, keeping himself, tries to go forward and will not get the 2-point conversion. So, with 6:49 remaining in the game, 33-8, Stanley-Boyd leads. Again, thank you to our high school sponsors as well. And thank you to Alcivia Co-op. Get your snowblower ready for winter. Have Alcivia Co-op Small Engine Center tune that snowblower up before the snow flies this winter. The Cell Block featuring a soup and salad bar weekdays from 11 to 2. They also have daily specials as well. That's the Cell Block, downtown Durand. Martin Transport, visit their website at martin.com for the latest job opportunities. It's better in blue at Martin Transport. Durand Improvement Group, many hands make light work. Volunteer to help with community events throughout the year. Call a DIG member or visit durandimprovementgroup.org. And Ryan's Sports Shop. Visit Ryan's Sports Shop for all of your fall fishing needs. Don't forget about the 24-hour bait and tackle machine at Ryan's Sports Shop, downtown Durand. And Annabis Silo, your Coyote tractor and Toro dealer. Annabis Silo, Highway 25 Durand. Please thank all of our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WRDN. Give our sponsors a call, drop them an email, visit their business, and tell them thank you for supporting our broadcasts. They're the ones that make it happen. Without their help, we wouldn't be here tonight in Stanley-Boyd on a cold and rainy night. Onside kick. And who's got it? Oh, I don't think it went 10 yards. So it'll be Stanley-Boyd ball, because it didn't go 10 yards before it was touched. So at least by the Panthers. Listening to Durand-Arkansaw boys football here on Real Country 1430 AM stereo, WRDN, Durand, Mondovi, Wabasha, and 107.3 FM translator W297CH Durand. Brian Winnekins with you from Stanley-Boyd, where tonight the Stanley-Boyd leading 33-8 on the final game of the regular season. Very cold and windy, rainy night. Coming up this weekend, we'll have NASCAR from Las Vegas. The Xfinity Series race will be coming up tomorrow, 2 o'clock. The NASCAR Cup race on Sunday at 12:30. Eisenberger back to pass. Going on the fly. It's incomplete. Pass. Did not catch it. He couldn't hang on. Would have been a touchdown. And looks like that is going to be number 6, but he's coming up limping. He's limping back to the sideline, Madden Marr. So 2nd and 10. So Eisenberger now waiting for the snap. Good snap, and straight ahead we go. That's number 2. That is Williams. Williams crosses the 35 up to about the 33. And in on the tackle is Weisenbeck. And on the stop for the Panthers, 3rd down coming up. 3rd and about 6 now. Eisenberger waiting for the snap. Good snap, and straight ahead. Oh, fumble! And they causing the fumble, I think, was Seth Bauer, but Stanley-Boyd recovers it. A lineman recovers it. 4th down. Yeah, Riley Weltzine recovers it for Stanley-Boyd. 4th down. Approaching the 6-minute mark. Again, we'll have our Bowerville Panther postgame show on the way. Run down scores from around the area. Recognize our seniors, too, coming up during our Bowerville Panther postgame show. That looks like they're going to punt this time. Nope, it's a fake punt. And it's going to be short of the 1st down. Pass to number 83. Kletch tackled by Brady Weber. So Panthers take over on downs.
Tackled by number 17, Brady Weber. Result of the play is the Durand Panthers 1st down.
So the clock stops at 5:53 here in the game. And 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the 32. From the near hash now, 2 wide receivers on the far side on the left of the formation. Briding now waiting for the snap. Good snap, and it's going to be reversed back to Mason. He's into the open field to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, into Stanley-Boyd territory, up to the 46-yard line. Make it the 45. Sturman on the stop. 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the 45. Panthers now to the line. 2 wide receivers here on the near side. Bridung waiting for the snap. Man in motion and Mason. Bridung will keep it himself. Crosses the 45, then gets bottled up right away down at the 43-yard line. In on the tackle number 51, Robert Poole. So 2nd down and 8. And the rain continuing to fall, and will do so throughout the night here. So up to the line come the Panthers. Single wide receiver left and right. Rain's actually picked up here in the last 5 minutes or so. Uh-oh. Well, they got back onside. Another reverse again to Mason. Mason this time falls forward up to the 43-yard line. They weren't fooled that time. Poole in on the stop once again. And 3rd down here coming up in about 7. Panthers will go for it here on 4th down if they have to. At this point in the game, down 33-8. Clock down to 4:30 remaining. As Panthers now come up to the line. 2 wide receivers here on the near side from the middle of the field in between both hashes. Mason in motion. Briding back to pass. He throws. Caught! And that's going to be a 1st down. Caught by Jackson Weiss. And he'll cross the 30 and get down to about the 26-yard line where he's run out of bounds. So a 1st down for the Panthers. And where will they mark it? At the 27 is where they'll officially mark it. So 1st and 10 from the Oriole 27-yard line. Orioles come to the line now. Briding waiting for the snap. 2 wide receivers on the left of the formation. Mason in motion. Mason jet sweep to the left, gets the corner to the 25, but then stripped up right away on the far side down to about the 23-yard line. And in on the stop, looked like that was Blake Paul. In on the stop for the Orioles. Down to the 23, 2nd down now. And we'll call it about 6. As rain continuing to fall. Good snap, and it's going to be a handoff. And that is number 22, Baker, Joey Baker. And he'll have enough for a 1st down. And in on the stop, number 50, and that is Storm Thierry. So another 1st down for the Panthers. Clock continuing to run, approaching the 3-minute mark. Briding now gets the play and leads the Panthers now to the line. Again, 33-8. Stanley-Boyd leading. Bridung waiting for the snap. Man in motion and Mason. Good snap. Bridung throws, and it's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by the Orioles. That's number 4, back to the 10. To the 15, he'll run out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. And that was Carson Hodowanek with the interception. And so it will be 1st down, Stanley-Boyd. With 2:36 remaining. And Stanley-Boyd leading 33-8. So they will have it 1st and 10 at the 21. See if we'll start to see some of the substitutes probably coming in here. At the moment, though, Eisenberger still in. And it's going to be handoff straight ahead we go. Up to the 25. And in on the carry was Williams. Looks like we are going to. And in on the stop was Brandy Mansmith in on the stop. So 2nd down and about 6. This time now Stanley-Boyd will just let the clock run. They'll just take their time. Approaching the 2-minute mark. Now they'll come up to the line here. Eisenberger waiting for the snap out of the shotgun. Low snap, handoff. Straight ahead we go. That's number 7. That's Carlin. Carlin will get up to about the 28-yard line. And on the stop, Weisenbeck, number 53 for the Panthers. So 3rd down here coming up. And Stanley-Boyd just kind of waiting. They're going to let the clock run down, and then they rush up to the line of scrimmage. No, here we go. So 3 wide receivers on the right. Man goes in motion, and handoff straight ahead we go. And that'll be close. It should be enough for a 1st down. That's number 2, Williams. Williams in on the stop, and that'll be enough for the 1st down. And so now at the 1st down, they'll be able to run out the clock. 1:09 remaining. Stanley-Boyd going to win this game tonight. As they're just taking their time here to let the clock run down. Pretty much the Stanley-Boyd really controlled the line of scrimmage tonight. The Panther offense just couldn't get things going. And they'll take the knee to wrap things up tonight. So Stanley-Boyd wins it tonight by a score of 33-8. And coming up, well, looks like we may have one more play. I guess we're going to have one more play. All right. Yep, there we go. All right, that'll wrap it up. So our final score tonight, Stanley-Boyd wins it by a score of 33-8. And coming up, we'll have our Bowerville Panther post-game show being brought to you by Bowerville Tire and Service, Durand and Mall Drive, Eau Claire. It's Durand-Arkansaw boys high school football on WRDN.
Thank you for listening to tonight's Durand Panther Sports broadcast on WRDN. Time now for the Bowerbuilt Panther post-game show, brought to you by Bowerbuilt Tire and Service, with locations in Durand and Mall Drive, Eau Claire.
When your reputation is on the line, go to the Midwest leader, Bowerbuilt Tire and Service, for all your tire and service repair needs. They've been supplying cars, SUVs, light and medium truck tires, as well as farm tires since 1944. Plus, they've built their reputation on services such as alignments, brakes, and suspension work that will exceed your expectations. Stop in today at Bowerbuilt Tire and Service on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand. Bowerbuilt, built on service.
Welcome back to Stanley-Boyd, where tonight Stanley-Boyd wins it 33-8 over Durand-Arkansaw with the win. Stanley-Boyd finishes the regular season 5-2 in the Clover Belt, 7-2 overall. For the Panthers, they finished 3-4 in the Clover Belt Conference and 3-5 overall. Again, Stanley-Boyd pretty much controlled the line of scrimmage throughout the game, really, and that's pretty much the big difference in tonight's game. Well, let's run down scores that we've received on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. In the fourth quarter, Mondovi was leading Fall Creek 36-6. it was St. Croix Central blowing out Ellsworth 52-0 in the fourth quarter. Meanwhile, Elmwood Plum City, they were leading Glenwood City 22-0 at halftime. Boyceville and Spring Valley, they were tied at 6 at halftime. Alma Pepin wins as they defeat Whitehall 38-0. Hudson over New Richmond 35-13. Rice Lake, they defeat Prescott 52-14. Here it was 33-8, Stanley-Boyd over Durand-Arkansaw. And coming up on the Bowerville Panther postgame show, we'll run down and recognize our seniors. That's coming up here on the Bowerville Panther postgame show, brought to you by Bowerville Tire and Service, Durand and Muldrive Eau Claire. It's Durand-Arkansaw boys football on WRDN. Game show brought to you by Bowerville Tire and Service, Durand and Muldrive Eau Claire. It's Durand-Arkansaw boys football.
When your reputation is on the line, go to the Midwest leader, Bauer Built Tire and Service, for all your tire and service repair needs. They've been supplying cars, SUVs, light and medium truck tires, as well as farm tires since 1944. Plus, they've built their reputation on services such as alignments, brakes, and suspension work that will exceed your expectations. Stop in today at Bauer Built Tire and Service on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand. Bauer Built on service.
And welcome back to Stanley-Boyd as we wrap up tonight's broadcast. 33-8, Stanley-Boyd wins it. Let's run down. Let's recognize our seniors this evening, playing their final regular season game for the Panthers in football. Number 4, Ryan Mason, of course, one of the running backs and quarterback in the backfield. Ethan Hurlbert couldn't play tonight. He was injured. But, of course, quarterback for the Panthers. Number 17, Brady Weber. Also, one of the running backs, number 38, Seth Bauer as well. Some of our linemen, number 50, Elijah Johnson. Number 53, Cole Weisenbeck as well. Number 60, Mason Hooperts, and number 68, Kenyon Richardson. So congratulations to our seniors as well. Some of those, of course, we will be talking about in winter with the basketball season, which will be coming up here in just a few weeks as well. As we wrap up our fall sports season. Unless the Panthers, if they do get into the playoffs, we'll have that game next week. They would obviously be on the road. But, again, with the loss tonight, it's going to be, it'll all be up, I guess, to the WIAA and how many teams are in the brackets and all that other stuff. So we'll find out more tomorrow with the WIAA. If the Panthers make it to the playoffs, we'll have a game for you. It'll be on the radio next week. If not, well, it'll kind of wrap things up for our fall sports season. And looking forward to basketball season as well. But please thank all of our sponsors. Can't stress that enough. Give our sponsors a call, drop them an email, and visit their businesses and tell them thank you for supporting our broadcast, because really without their help, we would not have been able to bring you tonight's game here from Stanley-Boyd or any of the games this past football season as well. So please thank our sponsors as they make our broadcast possible. Once again, our final score tonight, Stanley-Boyd defeats Durand-Arkansaw 33-8. You've been listening to Durand-Arkansaw Boys High School Football here on Real Country 1430 AM stereo, WRDN, Durand, Mondovi, Wabasha, and 107.3 FM translator W297CH Durand. From Stanley-Boyd, I'm Brian Winnikins. Have a great evening.